Well, the Sioux City Musketeers had a magical season last year that took them all the way to winning the 2022 Clark Cup in overtime against the Madison Capitals. And today they relived those memories as players from that 2022 team met up one last time and got some bling to show for their hard work. Several members of last year's team have either moved on to college or in another part of the country, so the ring ceremony was held over Zoom. Muskies CEO Travis Morgan unveiled the ring in a video commemorating the group's Storybook run from last season. You can see that playing on your screen right now. He then gave each member of the team and organization the chance to give their thoughts about the journey last season and, of course, their brand new bling.
I talk with the guys here all the time, like how much fun I had last year, and for them to not be able to say the same thing about their junior experience tells a lot about what we had last year in Sioux City.
The rings are awesome. I couldn't imagine them being any better. And it's great to see you boys. Love and miss you.
The people behind the ring is what makes it best. So love you guys.
And the players that are still in Sioux City were able to get their hands on the rings tonight. The rest will be shipped out, and Morgan says everyone should hopefully have them in about a week. And here's an up-close look at those championship rings. Some fun elements to point out. Each ring has the classic Tri-State logo sitting on the face of the ring. Now let's check out the sides. Each ring personalized with the player's individual name, as well as the 50th anniversary logo on the side. Both sides of the ring also feature a puzzle piece design. That's for the team's motto of "Every piece matters." And they, of course, have 4 emeralds to signify the 4 Clark Cups that the franchise has won. So